I wanted to talk a little bit today about Jonah and Nineveh, the signs and seasons that they were put in place before them, whatever. Um, Pretty well the same as the Great American Eclipse. There's an X that marks the spot, right? Oh, I guess it's about not very far from me. Um, Total, whatever the X is, which actually happens to be right in the middle of a place called Little Egypt. Um, um, there's some things that happened there. I guess it was long back in, I think maybe the 80s or 90s, something like that. A couple people were metal detecting and slid into a hole, found a bunch of Egyptian relics and stuff like that. Um, Story you guys can look up if you want. But beyond that, not only that, we're also, if you go to get help from the daggum gooberment here, it's called Western Egyptian. That's because we are Western Egyptians. We all come from one of the tribes, the 12, uh, that have spread out and become nations. At one point, we didn't live as we do now. We didn't have barriers and lines and things like that constituted a reason to war against your neighbor. You just were around your neighbor. You helped each other out. Even the early settlers, which settled. That's what they made everybody. We're not supposed to be building and staying in one position. We're supposed to move and flow like the world does itself, and every body of water does, except for human bodies for some reason. And if you want to understand that you are a body of water, I hope you do. Or you're the when the wind comes, those without a seal, the water within will evaporate, go back to what it was. Um, that's pretty well how it works, anyways. You go up, you come down as rain, you go back and through it all. It's cyclical. It's a cycle. You are the waters. You are the waters that were here. They've never depleted any. Actually, we live. It is written, there's a firmament above us. So if you really don't believe that, then I don't know what else to tell you. But if you believe they're walking on the moon and all that crap, keep dreaming. This is all there is. The inside, the outside, the above, the below, it's all comes from within. And until you realize that, then everyone's still going to keep you in control, keep control of you. Them controllers playing you like a video game. But back again to like I was talking about, I get really sidetracked, man. There's so much in me. I want to put it all out, but that's what I said. I guess I need to have like some hour videos or something. Sorry. But the sign of Nineveh, it is also written that viperous and a wicked and viperous generation seeks for a sign, but there will be no sign given except that of the sign of Jonah. For as he spent 3 days in the belly of the whale, so shall the Son of Man spend 3 days of darkness, at the return. And it's also written that the moon would go red, go dark, the sun would go dark. We wouldn't need their light anymore. That light would then be held within us. We would walk as we're supposed to, in the twinkling of an eye, per se. Some people are ready, some people ain't. I have hoped for many years that everyone would just start living righteously, stop worrying about somebody else being able to get away with something or do something because they're what's called Masons. Like I said, AEIOU is interchangeable. Change the O to an I. It's it's. I mean, the deceptions. April Fool's Day, all that crap. You guys need to really, truly understand, realize, stop standing under crap. Like I said, man, it's all in the language. We just gotta watch it. And I wish, I could just be quiet. That's the thing. I just want to be quiet and just allow the world to do whatever it's gonna do. But we got so many other people out here with negativity. I've got to do something about it. We gotta lift up humanity's spirits in whatever way we need to, because right now we're all seem to be going down the same path. Yet you can look and see that others aren't. I don't know, they try to keep you there, but anyways, back and forth we go, right? Up and down. It's a sign, the sin wave, it goes flowing like this, it's all about the tropics, the sun, the movement of the sun. That's why they, like I said, and many others have said, is where you get your bullseye from. You got your tropics and you got Earth, terra firma. Earth does not move, so there's your bullseye. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, which is further out, the winter months, the death. This here is Cancer. This is the Most High, where the sun's right above us, because the sun doesn't go around the earth like this. It goes around the earth like this. It traverses above us, and they try to cause some freaking illusion in the fact that night and day. I don't know how they do that, but something about the moon, I'm sure. I mean, the Indians have stories from their ancients. They actually saw the moon being placed there. So, I don't know. I believe in, different realities. I believe this place is like an onion. It's stacked. There's all kinds of realities within one. And we as humans have the ability, from the hue within the man, you got to divide it all. For some reason, and they've connected everything, and it's not supposed to be that way. We're supposed to know who we are, what we are, and where we come from, and where we're going. And those that came from the light, they will return to the light. And darkness will be put in its place at that point, because darkness isn't really darkness. It's just been called darkness. But chaos, only came into existence because of the light anyways. The shadow, the shadow is what everyone fears. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. He prepares the table before me in the presence of my enemies. He anointeth my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Most High forever and ever. Like I've tried to tell people before, Adam and Eve, that's the division, and we once walked there with the Father, hand in hand, and when we can learn to do that again here on this forum, then we can start bringing His kingdom to earth, not our own. Stop trying to build your own stuff. Build His world. Allow Him to do what He wants to do. He gives you all the abilities that you have, so work. Stop acting like children. Start being honorable again. Start respecting. Start having passion. Start loving something other than the damn dollar. Stop chasing that dollar, man. Start doing stuff just because you have the love to do it, and he's given you those abilities. I mean, I just had to take my dog, ended up having glaucoma. We got to take her to the vet. Man, I saw people coming in and out, you know, ching, 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 ching. I wanted to, when we actually realized that she had it, we paid $300 or something like that for an exam fee where they actually just kind of looked at her. They gave us some drops and said, try this. Then when we tried, the drops ran out and they were working, actually making her feel better. She was running around again, chasing her tail. Uh, so the drops ran out. We tried to get them to write another prescription. Oh, we need you to come back and see us again. That's crazy, man. The health and all this, we used to have doctors because or physicians rather. I don't know what you'd want to call them, but I don't think they were called what they're called now, because all those names, you're bound by them, every one of them, the contractors, all that. You're what does a tractor do? It tears up everything, construct, it's all crazy freaking reality. But like I said, even the Indians said, man, you shouldn't move one stone from earth. And here I've said before, there's proof whenever they built the Hoover Dam that they put so much concrete it shifted Earth's rotation. It's recorded. All you got to do is look it up. How many times do you think they've done that over and over through the cities that steal all the water that's supposed to run over Earth and create a beautiful place, not deserts? Um, City builders, the first ones were of Cain, um, leave the cities because, why else would Christ go out into the woods? He said, why else would you follow me into the woods to see a reed blowing by the wind? No, he went out there to show you that the only difference in the wheat and the tares is that the head of that plant, you know, they grow right next to each other, in with each other, and then. And if you literally take two of them together, look, and you'll say, wow, that looks exactly the same. The body's the same. The only difference is the head. And harvest is here. Please don't fear the reaper, It's time. One love, one light lives within you on the throne.